Right, hello peeps. So we've got an adventure this week. Me and my friend John, who's just making a cup of tea there. You'll see a lot more John later on. We are going to go, all being well, to St Katharine's Dock in London. So we have just brought an absolutely ton of luggage over to the boat in 3 trips. Anyway, so we've got the dinghy. We're going to take the dinghy with us, engines aboard. So we're just waiting for Frank now, and then we're going to go to Royal Corinthian for dinner, and then we're going to head off around the Whittaker Spits tomorrow. So more to come. We'll show you a clip when we release the bow lines and set sail. All right. Okay, so this is day 1 and 2 of the trip. We head out from South Woodham Ferrers. We go down along the Crouch. We stop at Burnham on Crouch for the night at the Royal Corinthian Yacht Club. Then we head out to the Whittaker Spit. There we go. We're round the Whittaker Spit, out the Crouch, and then we're going into the Thames. Then we obviously come along Shrewsbury Way. We get to Southend, and then we cross over the traffic separation zones, and then we anchor up at a place called Yantlet Creek for the evening because it was a southerly wind. So here we are. We've got a gloriously easy and delightful start to the trip. JC's on the helm. We're towing the dinghy, and then we've got the full jib out, no turns in there. Got a nice, it's going between sort of southwest, and then it's just been popping around a bit, so we've been bringing it in and out. But anyway, it's going absolutely gloriously. We have got beautiful skies, 9.9, about 10 knots of wind. Oh, JC's living the dream. I am. So, just coming on Bridgemarsh Island now, and then we're making a turn into Cliff Reach, and then down past the Burnham Marina, and then onto the Royal Corinthian. So, we're doing a good 3.5 knots. We've still got a little bit of tide against us, so we should get another knot, and then obviously, as we've just been discussing, we are towing the 1/2 knot to a knot killing tender. Okay, you're going to need good eyesight, but there's Nimue resplendent with the flag, the pink flag flying, so we're aiming for a buoy either in front of or behind them. We'll see how the land lies. Hopefully you can hear this bit. That's Corinthian. I'm sure they're watching us approach now. There's JC on the helm. Okay, just heading into the Royal Corinthian now. Lines are set. We're going to take a buoy, hopefully upstream into the tide on the port side, get blown off by the wind, and do it gracefully. It's got no catch lines on it, so we will use our own. JC's on the helm, motoring us in like a ledge. We probably won't film the buoy collection, but we will film the successful results. Alright, back. So I've got a beautiful top boat ride back to the Royal Corinthian by Steve. Thank you very much. And then James is crewing for him now, so we're going to take the lines, and then we're going to have dinner. Excellent. So we've got Amelia there, and we've got Sophis, some of the South Woodham Ferrers gang. Good morning. Right, here we go. What is it? Saturday, and we are just about to drop lines and head for Southend area. James is there. They're going to accompany us out to the Crouch estuary, and then they'll have a sail around there, and we will continue on to the Whittaker Spit. So yes, lines dropping, engines starting, and off we go shortly.
going for the overtake.
So, sails are up. There's still not a lot of wind and it's a bit on the nose, so motor sailing. We are being accompanied out to the, I'd say out to the Crouch estuary with John James. So they are looking resplendent in the Nimu, and yes, hopefully the wind will pick up a little bit more, come round a bit, and then we'll get some more sail out. But that's about it for now. Buxy number 1, we're heading out of the Crouch. I was going to say very little wind, but that is reading 0 wind. So fortunately the sail's not flogging, because there's no wind to flog in. You can see the wind indicator's not even spinning up there. So we are generating power just through our own wind. But it's supposed to pick up later, so we should be doing a bit more sailing on the way. I mean, it'll be behind us on the way to Southend anyway, so that'll be good. Fill in a bit as well. Nimu has just made the turn. They are heading back on a nice run. So we'll switch the engine off now, back to South Woodham, and we will continue on to the spit. Inner Whittaker. So here we are, under full sail. Got some decent windage. Not bad speed really, no engine on. We're having to beat in, but we want to do that rather than just take a direct line and run the engine, like some people, not mentioning any names. Yeah, Mr. Christian is on the helm, and we're just enjoying a cup of mint tea. Absolutely delicious.
The high life.
The high life. Maplin. The tide is still ripping in behind that big old boy. Southend. And then just miles over there that I can see, but you won't be able to see on this camera, is the Red Sands Towers. But funny enough, there's some more towers over there that you possibly can't see, but they're not the Red Sands Towers. I will look what they are later on. But look at that, not a lot of wind, which is why we are motor sailing. We have been sailing, we've been beating, but we need to beat the tide to Southend now, because we don't want to have to go into Southend against the tide. That's just not great. So none of those wind turbines are turning, are they? Blacktail Spit. Tide is still rushing in past that, which is good. It's in our direction. Shoebury with some cheeky little seabirds. Look at these little fellas. Look like puffins. Nice. So, sailing again. Doing a nice clippy 5.45 knots. Let's call it 5 knots on average. Yeah, South MP. So we are getting there. We've just been looking at Mulberry Harbour through the binoculars. We'll have a look at that again in a minute, just behind those 2 boats. Southend. Just got to avoid these big lads on anchor. Then we've got to cross the Thames navigation zones over to the south bank, and then we will take Yantlet small boat anchorages. That's the Medway over there. And yeah, Red Sands Fort. Red Sand Towers over there that hopefully we'll be seeing on Wednesday. Nice. Bloody tender, slowing us down. Never bringing it again. party hall shot, everyone likes them. Living the dream. Nice day. I suspect it's not going to be like this on Wednesday when we're trying to go back in that direction. It's supposed to be a bit choppy. We might have to take a buoy at Queensborough Harbour. They have a pontoon, but I don't want to raft really. But they said you have to raft on the buoys as well. But anyway, if it's kicking up, we will hide there for a day. We might be there Tuesday night because it's a bit changeable. It was forecast for Wednesday, and now it's sort of moved around a bit to Tuesday night. Force 4, gusting to 8. Don't really want to be on the hook in Stangate Creek then, so just keep an eye on the weather. So we're just passing the famous Mulberry Harbour, just over there. The boat's just about to go past it. That's an old World War II barge of some description, stern barge. It broke up. It has rested ever since. You can actually walk out to it at low tide, all the way from the land, have a little mooch around, and then walk back. You've got to be careful that you don't get caught out there. It's unbelievable the size of these things. Look at the flats over there on the shore at Southend. And then look at the size of that monstrosity. Jesus Christ, you would not want to get in his way. We've got to cross that channel in a minute, but that's the only bit of traffic we've seen for quite some time, so we will whiz across there at a lightning 5 to 6 knots very shortly. We'll take up our anchorage just over there. Right, here we go. We are crossing over the Thames. We've got to do cross the navigation channels, so there's a boat over there. We are keeping a careful watch on him. If we need to go around the back of him, we will. But we're doing pretty well. It's 3.5, 3.7, not too bad. 7 knots of wind. It's beam reach, so she's going all right. Definitely got to keep our eye on that fella though. Quite a ways to go to get over the channels. Right, we're successfully over the Thames traffic separation systems. He is cracking along at some knots. He'll have been watching us on his radar. There we go. We are getting close to our anchorage. I can see the... Oh, I thought there was waves breaking on the beach. I'm quite relieved to see, no, it's jet skiers, so that's a bit of a result. Although, we don't want them whizzing up and down when we're on our anchorage. But anyway, there's a boat anchored over there. All good. JC's just making sure we're not in trouble. No, it's alright. I don't need any of that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I do need those ones. You're right. Yeah, those little straps. Oh, yeah. So now I'll go that way because I'd stay out of the green. So make the red line point out the green. And aim for that anchor actually, if you can. Yeah, that's it. Is that? Yeah, you want to aim for that anchor. So make that red line, hit that anchor. And you can just tap it every now and again, just to stop it going to sleep. Okay. That's it. Keep going around. If you're going to look, go this side of it if you're going to, because we want to get out of that green bit. That's it, perfect. Good morning. It's about 2:30 in the morning. Just doing a quick anchor check. So, I don't know if you can see anything beyond this. Got the old red light out so you can see me for a second. So, but if you can hear me, I'm whispering a bit. Don't want to wake everyone up. See what we can see. Really, all we can see, you can see the shore there. You can see the horizon line wobbling a bit. It's a bit of roll. See, got south end over there. Anyway, everything seems fine. It was a bit more rolly. Lying in your bed, thinking about what it was like outside, but you actually stick your head out the hatch and have a look what it is. So I shall go back to sleep.